Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Aishwarya A with the USN 1V20C001. Currently pursuing 7th semester in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. And my today's subject is Computer Networks. And my today's presentation is on Insight of OSI Reference Model and TCP/IP Suite Model. So, firstly, what is OSI model? The Open System Interconnection Model is a conceptual model from the International Organization for the Standardization that provides a common basis for the coordination of the standards development for the purpose of system interconnection. In the OSI reference model, the communications between the systems are split into several different layers. That is physical, data link, network, transport, session, presentation, and application layer. The model partitions the flow of the data in the communication system into the 7 abstraction layers to describe the network communication from the physical implementation of transmitting bits across the communication medium to the highest level of representation of the data of a distributed application. Each intermediate layer serves a class of functionality to the layer above it and is served by the layer below it. Classes of the functionality are realized in all the software development through the standardized communication protocols. What is TCP/IP model? The TCP/IP model refers to the Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol model. This model is a part of the network domain designed specially for overseeing efficient and error-free transmission of the data. The model works on a 4-layered architecture model where each layer implicits the required network protocols on the data to be transmitted, which remodels the data to the most optimum structure for efficient transmission over the network. In this tutorial on what is TCP/IP model is, you will understand the working of each layer in detail to better understanding the functionality of the model. So, prerequisite layers of OSI model. To understand the OSI model, it is first necessary to understand the concept of layering. Layering is a technique used in the computer programming to divide a complex problem or a system into the smaller, more manageable parts. The OSI model is a 7-layered model that divides the complexity of the network communications into the 7 smaller, more manageable parts, each responsible for a different aspect of the communication process. So, the 7 layers of the OSI model are physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, application layer. So now let us look into the features of the TCP/IP model. Below mentioned are some of the features that makes the TCP/IP model stand out in the network concepts. The TCP/IP model is among one of the most important network concepts that contributed to the working of ARPANET. The TCP/IP model comprises 4 layers: the network access layer, the internet layer, the transport layer, and the application layer, going from the bottom to the top. The network model is implemented during network and communication related issues. Communication between different modes of network devices is possible through the application of various layers. The layer in the model provide the maintenance of the communication and flow control and reliability check format among other application form of protocols. Similarities between the OSI and TCP/IP reference models. Both the reference models are based upon the layered architecture. The layers in the models are compared with each other. The physical layer and the data link layer of the OSI model corresponds to the link layer of the TCP/IP model. The network layers and the transport layers are same in both the models. The session layer, the presentation layer, and the application layer of the OSI model together form an application layer of the TCP/IP model. In both the models, the protocols are defined in a layer-wise manner. In both models, data is divided into the packets and each packet may take the individual route from the source to the destination. Now, the differences between OSI and TCP/IP reference models. OSI model is a generic model that is based upon the functionalities of each layer. TCP/IP model is a protocol-oriented standard. OSI model distinguishes the three concepts, namely services, interfaces, and protocols, and TCP/IP does not have a clear distinction between these three. OSI model gives the guidelines on how the communication needs to be done, while TCP/IP protocols lay out standards on which the internet was developed. So, TCP/IP is more practical model. In OSI, the model was developed first and then protocols of each layer were developed. But in the TCP/IP suite, the protocols were developed first and then model was developed. The OSI has 7 layers while the TCP/IP has only 4 layers. Thank you all for watching my video. Please hit the like button, give your comments. Don't forget to share my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you all in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.